it going? It's nice to hang out with you guys again. I am super excited that I get to be joining you for today's Devo. So if you guys would flip with me to Hebrews 4, we're going to be in verses 14 through 16. And as you guys prepare for that, I'm going to go ahead and pray. So dear Lord, I just thank you so much for the opportunity to have a relationship with you. I thank you, God, for sending your son to us, to send Jesus to us to die on the cross so that we may come to you when we need you, that we may come to you to be joyful, that we may come to you to cry, that we may come to you with excitement and thankfulness, Lord. I thank you that you have given us such an opportunity to live this life for you and make your name known. Lord, I just pray that you are with each of these students as they're at home and as we continue to transition into this world that we are not sure about these days, and when things feel weird and not normal, that you are still there and you hear our cries and our confusion. So Lord, we thank you. We ask that one day we come back soon together and that we may just glorify your name. We love you and we praise you in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, guys. So again, I'm in Hebrews Hebrews chapter 4, verses 14 through 16. So I'm going to jump right in. It says, "Therefore, since we have a great high priest who has passed through the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God, let us hold fast to our confessions. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who has been tempted in every way as we are, yet without sin. Therefore, let us approach the throne of grace with boldness, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in time of need." Guys, he doesn't say like, hang back, I'm gonna sit up on this pedestal, you guys are way down there, we may not talk to each other, don't come to me with your problems, I don't understand them. No, he says right here, we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize. Guys, God is able to sympathize with us. Jesus was tempted. He struggled. He cried out. He cried out the night before he was tied to the cross. If there's any other way, God, please, Father, make it, happen. And he knew there wasn't another way and he went through with it, but that didn't mean he didn't cry out. So guys, it says in here, "Therefore, let us approach the throne of grace with boldness." That doesn't mean we have to be cowardice. That doesn't mean we have to use words that are soft and gentle. Guys, we can be bold in what we are crying out for. We can ask, like, why? And Job shows us that. Like, he is crying out in boldness and he is saying, like, God, what happened? What did I do? And we are completely and 100% invited to do that as well. So don't hold back when it comes to feeling like you want to cry out and you want to scream and ask, like, Lord, I am so bold to ask you this. Guys, he already knows. He already knows what you want, what you're looking for, what you're in need of, what you may want. And he is just waiting for us to come to him with boldness so that he can show his mercy and that he can be glorified through these situations. If we just sit there and hold back and say to ourselves, I got this, I can do it on my own, I'm not going to approach him, I'm overwhelmed or I'm intimidated, or he doesn't care, then I don't even know what to say to that, honestly. Like, if we're not going to him and asking for things, he can't. If you're worried, like, let's say that he's gonna fail you, how is he gonna fail you if you don't even ask? And the Lord knows. God knows what you're looking for, what you want. And even if the answer is no, again, you may cry out and say, Lord, why? But know that he will be glorified and he will show mercy and grace to us when we cry out for help. So guys, again, please just sit and dwell on that. Therefore, let us approach the throne of grace with boldness, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in time of need. To help us, guys. So as we continue on this journey, and maybe things are different and you're struggling in different ways than other people, and maybe it's not just COVID-19 that has us crying out. It might be a loss of a family member or a job or a school change or whatever it is. Maybe it's more drastic than that. Maybe it's more than that. Maybe it's less than that. It doesn't matter. Nothing is too small for him. He can sympathize with us, and he sent his son. God sent his son to tear that veil so that we are able to do that. So take advantage of that, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, I'm Breonna McGowan. I love doing this Devo with you guys. Join us again on Wednesday. We're super excited to dive into the next part of Job with you. Follow along with our reading plan. If you're not sure what that is, it's in the description below, and we'll see you guys next week.